Hi guys, this is my thumbs up, thumbs down response. It took me a few tries to find a story that I was interested in, but the one that I settled on is called What They Were Exactly. It's by William Malatinsky. I found it in the Southwest Review. It's volume 101, issue 1 from 2016. I think what caught my interest the most in the first little bit of this story was the tone that the writer had towards the characters, and also just some of the similarities that I kind of noticed about the female character, um, similarities to my own, personal interests. So that was kind of what sparked my interest there. The bumper sticker message that I would like to get out for the story is to live for what you love, because these characters go a long time in the story doing things that they aren't in love with whenever they have love between each other, and they don't acknowledge that, and they're with other people who they don't really care a whole lot about. And so I think it's important to embrace the concept of, you know, living for what you love and doing what you love and being happy with, the choices that you make, instead of just doing it because you think that that might be what's right. Um, what is it about the characters in the story that makes it interesting and believable? I kind of touched on the fact that I felt a bit of personal relatableness to these characters. There's just some of the common interests that they had, or dislikes that they had rather. Like, the woman really hates hats, and that was like one of the first comments that the author makes about her, and I don't really like hats either. So that was something that kind of interested me. It's the inner life of the character that drew me into the story. The characters just had really good, thoughts, especially the male character. We don't really hear a lot from the female character. Like, we hear about her, but it's more so written from the man's point of view. And I just liked some of the thoughts that he had. Like the inner turmoil made it more interesting for me. Um, so I thought that this was an interesting story just because there was lots of different aspects of it that I thought were interesting. The whole story was based on this little town, and they live really close to each other, and they work together. And he goes out of town to the camp that's kind of far away, and so he has these long drives back to town, and it's like he's going and spending time with his girlfriend, but whenever he comes back, he's really looking forward to spending time with this other woman who lives up the road from him, and who they work together, and they have fun together, and they laugh, and they play, and they split wood, and they sit by the fires together, and they just genuinely enjoy each other's company. And I think that that's something that's special that not a lot of us have, so it was nice to read about. So yeah, that's my story for the week.